The football world is about to enter a new era once more, and Real Madrid is leading the charge for the team that could be number one for the next 5 years. After a long transfer saga, Mbappe is finally leaving PSG this summer, and strong sources are stating that the Spanish capital will be his new destination. Mbappe should be the cherry on the cake for the long revamping process that Florentino Perez has been working on. After the BBC, Benzema, Bale, and Cristiano, Madrid needed the next Galactico. While many fans thought that Haaland would be the replacement for Benzema, Mbappe is the one that Perez always desired and waited for. The Frenchman is arguably the most complete forward in the game, and with Bellingham's growth, we can see something unbelievable this next season. Let's take a deep dive into the next big three of Real Madrid. The first player in the big three is the one who inherited the number 7 of Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Jr., the Brazilian superstar, has been with Real Madrid since 2018. Although being a key player for the team today, it was not always the case. He went through many challenges because he had a hard time finishing in front of the goal. At some point, the fans did not trust him, and even Benzema criticized him, stating that Vini was playing for the opponents. All this struggle did not stop the young Brazilian from working harder and showing progress. We knew that he possessed exceptional dribbling skills and quick acceleration, but his talent exploded between 2021 and 2022, when his combination with Benzema became very lethal for defenders. His finishing improved drastically, allowing him to score critical goals, including the winning goal in the final for the Champions League. Despite his young age, Vinicius Jr. has gained immeasurable experience playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world, Real Madrid. Since Hazard never got healthy enough to play consistently, Vini kept playing with great players like Benzema, Kroos, and Sergio Ramos daily, putting him ahead of other wingers like Rashford and Ansu Fati. Today, Real Madrid made Vini their new number 7 and one of the faces of the club. The next player in this big three is Jude Bellingham. The youngster has surprised the entire world with the talent and maturity he has shown in a legendary club like Real Madrid. While many players came into the club, crumbled under pressure, or struggled to find their place on the field, Jude established himself as a starting player, forcing the coach to change his formation from a 4-3-3 to a 4-4-2. In this new formation, Jude took the role of number 10 or false 9. He has been so effective that we saw him scoring an impressive number of goals and becoming La Liga's top scorer in his first season. Bellingham is known for a strong work ethic and dedication to improving his game. He constantly strives to develop and hone his skills, which bodes well for his future development and success. This season, Bellingham has already made a significant impact at the international level despite his young age. He's been a regular starter for the England national team, showcasing his ability to perform at the game's highest levels. While it's premature to label Jude Bellingham as the best soccer player in the world at this stage of his career, he is undoubtedly a player who postulates for the Ballon d'Or this year. Arguably the best player in the world, Mbappe is the third player in the next big three. The French player has been stellar since he was young. He is the only player who comes close to the greats, Ronaldo, Neymar, and Messi. Since the World Cup 2018, Mbappe has established himself as an exciting player. His goals and 1v1 moments are pure delights for football fans and people getting to know the sport. Mbappe possesses electrifying pace and exceptional dribbling skills. His ability to quickly accelerate past defenders and navigate through tight spaces makes him a constant threat in one-on-one situations. Contrary to many beliefs, he is a versatile forward capable of playing across the front line. Whether deployed as a center forward, winger, or second striker, his adaptability allows him to contribute to his team's attack in different ways, making him a valuable asset for his club and national team. While gifted with impressive athleticism, his football intelligence is one of his biggest strengths. He demonstrates excellent decision-making on the field, knowing when to make runs, when to take on defenders, and when to pass to teammates in better positions. Mbappe is a highly proficient goal scorer known for his clinical finishing ability. He is currently the leading goal scorer for calendar year 2024 with over 30 goals already. Since his youth, Mbappe has shown leadership qualities and a maturity beyond his years. He carries himself with confidence and composure on and off the field, earning him the captain armband for the French national team. Real Madrid is now in an excellent position to dominate Europe and compete with the Man City of Holland. However, the arrival of Mbappe could come at a cost, and we could see Rodrigo play for fewer minutes. Since the 4-4-2 has been working so well in creating a more solid team and allowing more midfielders like Brahim Diaz and Camavinga to have more playing time, we can expect Ancelotti to keep the same formation next year. Courtois should be back at goal after a season-long injury. Carvajal, Rudiger, Militao, and the dashing Davies will be the four defenders. In the midfield, Tchouaméni, Valverde, and Kroos will line up more centrally, allowing Bellingham to stay in the number 10 role. The two forwards will be Vini and Mbappe. Due to the increasing number of games and players picking injuries during international breaks, we could see more player rotations. Rodrigo, Diaz, Güler, and young Endrick could see themselves getting into the starting 11, which could be very exciting. Many argue that Mbappe and Vini will not be complementary since they like to drift to the left side. But this argument lacks substance because we saw the most impressive performances from Mbappe when he was playing more centrally. For example, he scored a hat-trick in the final of the World Cup against Argentina of Messi when he was playing as a striker. On top of that, Vini showed interest in growing his game by playing a more floating role like Neymar used to in the second half of his career. This year, Vini has scored all types of goals: headers, tap-ins, long shots, and even dribbling past goalkeepers. He is becoming a more complete forward, so we will see a very fluid offense from these two, with Mbappe drifting to the left sometimes while Vini will take a more profound role, and vice versa. Going back-to-back against Mbappe or Vini on the wing could be very scary for the defenders. In truth, Bellingham will be essential to making this formation run smoothly because he will connect the deep midfield and the pacey offense. His work rate, vision, and movement will add variety to the attack. You could expect Kroos to enjoy himself and deliver great passes, but Bellingham will be the carrier in most counterattacks. This new Madrid Big Three could be the biggest one since BBC, MSN, and MNM that failed in Paris. We cannot wait to see how they will perform against strong English teams like Liverpool, Arsenal, or the great Man City. In the comments section, let me know what you think about Mbappe and Real Madrid. Can he be a more prominent legend than Benzema by the time he leaves the Spanish capital?